Dagny is somewhat dog reactive around other dogs. So I'm going to give you a couple different techniques that you can use that are going to help her to focus. Sit. Now, when we do this exercise, what I do is I take it and I wrap it around my belt a couple times, and I want it. I don't want this to hit the floor. When she's about this distance, I want a little bit of a dip like this. If it gets down too low, it's going to get her tossed, caught around her paws. All right. So what I'm going to do is when you're delivering a treat. A lot of people will deliver a treat like this. Dagny, Dagny, sit. That was pretty quick, right? Dagny, come here. That was about maybe about a second or two. Dagny, come. Come here, sit. Let's get you sideways. There we go. Sit. Dagny, sit. Sit. See how fast that was? You want to give the treat within about a third of a second. So what I do is Dagny, Dagny,
Dagny,
sit. So you want to start out with your arms here like this. If I have it like here or here, it's a little confusing for the dog. So I want to keep them just right here. Dagny, 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 Dagny. Come here. Sit. Boom. So I hold it out here on my fingertips when I've extended it and let her nibble it off. Don't try to pop it in her mouth. All right, so what this exercise is just to teach her to follow us. Now for dogs, if we move away slowly, sometimes that's harder for them to follow because it's not leading them very well. So when I move away, I want to move away fairly briskly. Dagny, come. All right. So the idea for this is I want to keep her right here in front of me. Dagny, sit. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple steps backwards, and then I'm going to give her the treat when she sits down. So I'm going to start out with my arms like this. Dagny. Dagny. Now, what I did there was called a flash lure. So she was about to start farting around going this way or this way. When she starts to lose interest, you immediately offer the treat like, Dagny, to get her there. So if I want to keep her in line, if she's drifting, sometimes I'll do this. Dagny. Dagny. I pull it away and then give it to her. Don't give it to her like right here in front of you. You want to make it a very distinct extending of your arm so it's very clear to the dog that she's getting a treat. You can come a little bit closer.
Okay.
But if you notice, Dagny, Dagny. If I walk away, see how she's not really paying close attention? Now try it when I watch this. Dagny, sit. Dagny, sit. This is where petting with a purpose is going to come in handy because her sit is okay when she wants to, but it's not automatic. And the more you pet her with a purpose, the better it'll get. Now watch as I'm going to move fast pretty quickly. Dagny. Then I deliver. Now, when I turn, I'm going to do what I call a U-turn. A lot of people, when they turn, like if I'm going to turn to walk back towards you, they just go like this. They just kind of pivot. What I do, Dagny, is I'm going to walk her around. So I kind of take a couple steps. Dagny, sit. Dagny. So if she's losing interest like she is now, sometimes you can give her a couple treats in a row. So I gave her one. We don't want to do that. We don't want to distract. When you're doing this, the rest of the time you can do Dagny, sit. Dagny. Oh man, you're not making me look very good. This is a new technique for me, so my technique's probably not very good. Sit.
Can I try?
One more second. So every time she started to move off, I'm holding the treat over her. What she should eventually do is just be walking directly at me, sitting, watching me. When I move back, she's watching me again. The whole point of this exercise is to teach her to watch you. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this video here in a second. And this is something that you guys should practice every day because the more that you do it, the more the dog kind of understands what it's doing and starts following you faster. When you're doing this, no more than like 5 minutes at a time. So if you're doing it with a couple people, After 5 minutes, stop. Then play with the dog, take the dog for a walk or go inside, get some water. Let her relax and decompress a little bit. You try to keep training sessions down to 5 minutes or less.
Okay. Bye.